Hey there, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. My name is Andrew, and today in this live stream, we're going to discuss Fiverr setup because it is a pain in the butt to get started, and it's not all that accessibility friendly. So if you're new here, stick around. Thanks for joining. If you're a member of the consulting crew, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Feel free to drop your comments in the live chat. Let's get to it. As I said, welcome to Consult the Blind Guy. In this morning's video, you got to see me go through and start setting up a Fiverr account because I have heard from a few of our consulting crew members that it's not accessibility friendly and it's a little bit hard to figure out and get started. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them into the live chat. If you're watching on the replay, go ahead, drop them down below in the comments section, and it'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So in this morning's video, I went through and I started creating a Fiverr account. And my first thoughts on creating the Fiverr account is it's a pain in the ass. And I mean really a pain. They have a very weird setup for you to be able to go through and create your profile, whether you're a buyer or a seller. A buyer is the person that's going to use it for getting somebody to do freelance work for them, whereas a seller is somebody that is offering services on the platform. When you first create your account, they do have a little bit of a weird system. You give your email address, agree that you're going to receive emails from Fiverr, then they ask you to put in your username and password. For your username, you only get one. There is no changing your username. Once you pick a name, that is what you have, unless you completely close out your account and then start another one. Once you do that, they send you an email confirmation to ensure that you did in fact sign up. You click on that link and it pulls you into Fiverr again on a different tab, and you're on the home screen. At the very top of the screen, they have a section that says that they've successfully created your account, and it's a good time to edit your account. Now, the dumb part about this is when they do that, instead of taking you to your actual profile to be able to do anything for editing your account, they bring you to the settings panel for the account, which asks for your first and last name, and then underneath that is how you're going to show yourself as active, whether you're active forever, you're only active for an hour, up to 4 hours, or offline forever. And underneath that is a section to deactivate your account that you just created. Now, why did they set it up to where when you click on the edit my account, it pulls you to the settings rather than pulling you to your edit profile? Makes no sense to me. So you have another button on the upper right hand side that says to go to your profile, which is where they should have brought you in the first place. Once you get in there, you've got a nice long column on the left hand side for entering your profile information as a buyer. You can put in a profile picture, add your first and last name, and give your description about yourself and your experience. And then you can go into a lot more detail of who you are as a person on education level, expertise, things like that. So the freelancer has an understanding of why you're on Fiverr and what services you may be looking for. On the right hand side, they have a quick questionnaire at the very top right, which asks if you're using the service for a business. That way they can ask you a few simple questions to better help you in your business to be able to market to you the people that are going to be best for your needs. And then underneath that is a section for creating your seller account or creating your first gig. That's totally understandable. When you click on the create your first gig, it then pulls you into creating the seller profile. And that, and again, is very similar to the buyer profile. You enter your first name, last name, give a picture of you, preferably torso and up. They'd like to have your face fairly well seen within that picture. And then you can go into your occupation. You can only list 2 occupations and the skills associated with those occupations. Whether you're a writer, they've got like 20 different options for writing. If you're into audio production, mixing and mastering, voiceover work, things like that, there's about 15 different options there. Then you get to go down and actually list the skills you have. You can give a description of what your expertise is, your experience level, how long you've been doing things, and that has a minimum limit of 150 characters. If you don't have the 150 characters at minimum, it will not let you proceed. You can go through, add in your college experience if you have any certifications for anything related to the freelance work that you're going to be offering. And then you can go on to the next tab, which is your professional information. That way you can give more detail of the services you're going to be offering. And then after that is your linked accounts, which is allowing you to link your Google account, your Facebook, Twitter, and an assortment of others. There's only a few of them for you to be able to do, and they say that by doing this, it gives the buyers a opportunity to further connect with you because your account has been verified and you will be able to get more work. I don't quite understand how that necessarily works because if it's going to be private information, what does it matter? They then will bring you into the security aspect, which is your email address and your phone number. And they already have your email address and it's verified because of setting up your account. Then they want your phone number. That way they can again further verify that you are who you say you are by sending you a text message or giving you a automated phone call for you to be able to verify that it is in fact your number. And in my video, I show this whole process this morning, but I did not do 100% completion because it was just a demo video of how to create your account for those in the community. As I said, there's been a few of them who have complained about the accessibility, and I totally understand it because it is not all that user-friendly. In order to create your Fiverr account, you have to have at least 65% of that profile created before it will actually let you proceed into listing your services on Fiverr. They have a section also of do's and don'ts to better help you with your profile setup and listing your gigs or services. And they also have a 1.5-minute video with one of the sellers talking about what Fiverr is for and how to use it and things like that. I did play the very beginning couple seconds of that clip just so you knew that it was there and you might want to listen to it. I did not play it all the way through because I do not want Fiverr giving me a copyright claim for their material in my video. So it is a little bit tedious to be able to go through. As you've seen in my video this morning, you cannot skip any of the sections that they give you to fill out. You might as well consider them all as required, because if you don't do your phone number, they're going to tell you to go in and add it. If you do not do at least one or more of your social media accounts for linked accounts, they're going to tell you to add it. If you don't have your education or college, university, or certifications added, they will tell you to go back and do it. Now, I can understand this being beneficial for buyers being able to hire you. However, not everyone has gone to college or university. Not everyone has got certifications in whatever field. Like, how are you going to get a certification in, we'll say, transcribing documents or live streams, for instance, or creating a transcript like from today's live stream? There is no certification process for skills that you learn through life experience. So it is a little bit tedious to be able to go through and create your account. But once you do and you're able to set up your account to be able to offer your services, it's fairly simple. You should also note that when you create your account, the customers do not pay you themselves directly. What happens is they go in, they find the person that they want to offer their job hiring for. If they like your profile, they will make a purchase through Fiverr to hire you. You will be given a work order from Fiverr in your dashboard. That way you can go through and do the work that is requested. You'll then do your work and then submit it back to the customer. And once the customer has received their finished service, then Fiverr will actually pay you for that service. It is not a easy hand-to-hand transition of funds. It does not go from customer to freelancer in that aspect. There is a middleman, which is Fiverr, to further ensure that the buyer is not just scamming you and you're not scamming the buyer. Hey Xanthi, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good Monday. If anyone has any questions, by all means, please feel free to drop them into the live chat. If you're watching on the replay, go ahead, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. But to me, Fiverr does look like a very reasonable place to be able to offer your services. Now, if you do not want to, per se, offer your services on Fiverr, there are other ways to be able to do freelance work outside of that platform. You can have your listings for services that you're going to offer on your Facebook page, for instance. Not on your personal profile, but on an actual business page. You know, most of them things that pop up on your news feed that are sponsored is from a business page or a likes page, a follow page. You can also do things like this within a private group that you are the creator of or administrator of. And in some cases, there are Facebook groups that will allow you to do self promotion, in which case you should have a relationship with that group prior to just going in and promoting yourself as, hey, I offer this service. That's not a good way to get people to hire you. But if you have a Facebook page or a group, you can list your services in there to assist people. If you have a website of your own, perfect place to avoid having to deal with third party platforms like Fiverr or Upwork or any of the others. And it gives you the ability to control what is on your profile and the amount of money you're going to charge for your services, in general, the experience for the end user, the customer. Fiverr is good and bad. I mean, you can find talented freelancers, but also bad ones. Yes, I have heard some nightmare stories, Anthony, about some of the people on there. Yeah, it definitely has its upsides and downsides. Some of my community members here on this channel are visually impaired, legally blind, or totally blind, and are like me, wanting to get off of disability. So this is one of the options that I had mentioned a few months ago about being able to potentially make your own money to get off of disability. And it is a fairly good way to get started in freelancing and making some money. It's just a little bit of a process to go through. Unfortunately, the website is not all that accessibility friendly to make it easy on those who are visually impaired. So that's why I primarily went through and did this morning's video to demonstrate how to create a Fiverr account. And that's why I'm doing the live Q&A, just in case anybody that did see this morning's video is got any further questions on setting up the account or about using Fiverr in general. I have heard some very bad stories from friends that have used Fiverr, but there are bad apples in every bunch. You're not going to get a 100% perfect platform no matter where you go. But as long as you're careful, follow the guidelines on promoting yourself and sharing your expertise, your chances of having issues are fairly slim, but you still have that chance that you might run into some kind of an issue. While we're here for a minute, I would also like to invite you to join me and Xanthi here in the Creators Guild. It is an awesome community group filled with content creators of many different types and experience levels. It is hosted by David Foster, the Impartial Geek, and it's a great way for you to be able to network with other content creators, freelancers, and business people of all types. We chat on a daily basis about everything related to content creation and general life. And there's a few hundred people in there that are sharing their knowledge, experience, and tips and tricks on content creation. Santhi does website design and operation. So if you're interested in being a part of an awesome community, join us over at the Creators Guild by going over to creatorsguild.app. If you're new to content creation, or maybe you're experienced and would like to further learn some ways that you can improve on your content or monetize your content, you can also check out the Creators Toolkit, also created by David Foster at creatortoolkit.com. So I'm hoping that you are enjoying today's live stream. If you have any kind of issues with Fiverr or further questions, by all means, feel free to drop them into the comments below. If you're watching this on the replay, I do not have a ton of experience when it comes to Fiverr, but anybody that knows me within this community knows I am all about research and figuring out issues and troubleshooting things. And that's one of the reasons that I'm here within this community, is to help those that are differently abled, whether they're visually impaired or physically impaired or whatever. Doesn't even matter if you're impaired in any way, shape, or form, because I'm here to help the community. So, being on Fiverr is a great way to be able to offer your freelance work. Now, outside of Fiverr, there's also a site that you can use called Upwork. It's a little bit more on the professional side, and it can be a little bit more expensive if you're into hiring somebody, but you can still go there and offer the same services that you would on Fiverr and be able to go there for the same thing as well. Now, outside of that, you've got your Facebook profile or your Facebook page or groups. You have Twitter that you can also use to market your services, your content. You have Instagram and all the other social medias that you can actually use to promote yourself and your business or freelance work, and then your own website. And as I said a moment ago, having your own website is a perfect way to really show that you have the knowledge and experience and expertise for doing your freelance work. You can have your experience listed. You can even show pictures or videos of the work that you've done. You can set up an audio section. You can have a blog. And by doing this, not only are you offering your services and promoting yourself for a business aspect for freelancing, but you can then also hook up the Google AdSense and have Google automatically place ads on your website, or you can actually market your website to place ads yourself, which would mean you would either approach the business or person that you're interested in possibly having ads on your website, or just placing a small section on your website asking them if they're interested to place an ad here, in which case you'll get paid for that as well. So now you have three different ways that you can use your own website to be able to make money while you're in between freelance jobs. All right, Xanthi, hope you have a good one. See you in the guild. Thanks for joining me. Greatly appreciated. Hope you have an awesome Monday. But another way that you can actually do some freelance work is to actually go onto Craigslist. Craigslist does actually have a section in there called gigs or help wanted that you can post in there the service or job that you're offering to do and the stipulations behind it. You can also list on your Facebook that you're hiring somebody to do a job, or you can post that you're looking for work on there as well. Another good place would be on LinkedIn, and you can promote yourself and your business there. You can also give some free tips, tricks, and hacks depending on your niche or expertise, and that will also help bring followers to you. So I hope today's live stream is helping you in some way. If you have any questions, by all means, please feel free to drop them into the live chat or into the comment section below if you're watching on the replay. There are many different ways for you to be able to offer your services as a freelancer, whether it's online or offline. And if you need more information on that, I highly suggest checking out season 2 of the ways to make money here on this channel. We are currently in season 3 and we've still got a couple months worth of content to go for deep dives, where I'm going to share many different ways for you to be able to make money and work from home, online and offline, no matter what niche you're in, whether you're a crafter, painter, a YouTuber, Twitch streamer, a blogger, vlogger, or none of the above. There are many different ways for you to be able to work from home and online as well as offline and make a fair amount of money doing it. So thank you for joining me in today's live stream. Feel free to drop your comments down below. If you have any questions, or maybe if you had any issues setting up your Fiverr or running your Fiverr account, let me know. I'm interested in hearing. That way we can do another video in the future to share your experience with the freelance networks that are available. I hope that you have a great day or evening, depending on where you are in the world. We will see you next week for another deep dive into ways for you to be able to make money from home and online. Until then, have a good one.